Welcome to NocBro Nation.
Welcome back, guys. Jarrell here.
And I'm Josh. And today, we're here to break down the most recent World Beyond trailer. It was an epic trailer, and there were a lot of cuts, guys. So we're here to break down those photos and have a discussion on those photos today for you.
Yes, indeed. So if you guys have not checked out our reaction, check up there in the top right-hand corner will be the link to the reaction. We'll also put it in the description. Check it out. It's amazing. You can, as you guys will watch us reacting to it, we're definitely pumped for this, and the way that they set this trailer up was absolutely epic to get you pumped for the final season of a 2-season limited series, which so far it's been working well. So we can't say much until we get into this season, but it's gonna end, I think, really well. And
how many episodes do you know?
It's 10.
Yeah, okay.
But somebody in the comments actually mentioned that the actor who plays Felix did an interview, and he said it was 12. But Scott Gimple has said early on that this is a 10-season, both seasons, 10 episodes.
10 episodes.
10 episodes, yeah. So if they add on, great. We'll be down for it.
I'd love for them to add on, but no break.
No break.
Yeah,
No.
That'd be
break.
awesome.
Yeah, for sure. So,
but guys, let's get into this right away. That is a freaking legit compound.
it's my house.
It just looks like I'm wondering, is that our lieutenant or
Kublik?
No, the top guy.
Oh, Major General?
Yeah, the Major General's place.
Not sure. I mean, whatever city they are in, this seems to be out, like, I wouldn't say in the suburbs, but outside of the city. Yeah. Could be just a different outpost. Maybe this is an outpost on their way to the city that they stop at. Maybe refuel.
It is a colder area, right?
It looks colder. Yep.
Let me correct that.
A northern area.
Or a change. It could be the season, right?
Yeah,
but obviously fall or winter at this time.
Mm-hmm. Looks like a satellite maybe there, that little gray thing here. Maybe a gate to get inside. Not really sure, but
whatever it is, that's a serious compound.
It is.
And obviously there's a helipad.
Yeah, somewhere.
Unless they're just picking a spot to land that helicopter.
Exactly. Kind of a wider shot here of Hope. She's got the awesome sweatpants that we want with the CRM logo on it.
She's missing a hand.
Oh my God, it's gone.
They cut it off.
Yeah. No, it's really cool. I like how they blurred this out, though. It's not a full, clear picture. Pretty sweet. And we get Jennifer Huck, kind of saying to her, you like this place. It's safe.
This must be when they first get her in.
Probably.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm guessing the tactic is get someone that's familiar with her, that has that rapport.
That's been there for a while.
Exactly.
Who kind of started a friendship and then turned it into, I'm a spy, bitch.
Yeah.
So,
dude, yeah. But
I love her character.
This conversation will be cool to hear.
Yeah, for sure. And so we have another shot here of cool CRM just rolling into whatever town this is. Maybe it's an outskirts. We don't know if it's Omaha, Portland. Could just be another small community like the campus colony or something. But yeah, pretty sweet. And that shot's just really cool. Just showing
that seems to be the same area, right? It's the same area, because if you go back,
there might be a farm.
Well, if you go back, look at the painting on the roof of the last picture. Look at that design. See how it's painted. Now go forward.
Yep.
Look at the painting on the doors as well. So
yeah.
It seems to be, I don't know if they're just in a little settlement or an outpost or maybe just visiting someone.
It seems like maybe it's a farm area. So maybe they have this farm area to get more goods and things.
Do you think they're tracking Will?
I'm not sure yet.
Yeah.
I'm sure I'm not sure if they know that he's escaped. We do know that we saw kind of in the first look that these CRM soldiers that seem to be chasing them may have gotten killed by walkers, which they call empties, which we will never call them that.
No,
because it's a weird name. So, but I just like seeing the soldier with showing the progression of their outfits from what we saw in Fear the Walking Dead, especially because it's been.
How are you seeing through those helmets?
It's probably very difficult. They probably have to get used to it, but yeah, it's all going to be little circles and things.
That's insane.
I know. How would you have good peripheral vision
like
through
that? Doesn't even look like you'd be able to see through that at all.
Yeah, and plus you have the plate right down the middle, so your vision's going to be split. You know what I'm saying? Almost like you're looking through like binoculars.
That's weird.
Yeah, it's really weird. Yeah, let's hope. Not sure where this is. Maybe like a school. This kind of reminded me of the Wall of the Lost a little bit from The Walking Dead. It seemed like there's people's pictures up there. Like maybe looking for help, looking for lost loved ones, and she kills
She's
this
got
walker.
a jug of water, I'm assuming.
Yeah.
I wonder if this is maybe when she escapes, because I think that we may find out in other pictures, but obviously there's pictures of her and Iris together.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So we see Lieutenant Kubelik. This is kind of the start of her speech. She's kind of giving a speech letting everyone know what happened to the campus colony, but of course redacted to make it sound like there was nothing we could do.
This almost sounds like this is going to be the opening of the episode.
Yeah, for sure.
Like her talking.
Her talking about how they lost the campus colony, and just hearing the words that she's going to say of what happened to campus colony. You know, she's not going to say, "Oh, we destroyed it." She's probably going to say something the fact of maybe they got attacked by or overrun by walkers, and there was just nothing they could do. By the time they got there, there was nothing.
And they had to annihilate it.
They had, to
like
to stop
I see
the spread.
them. I see them saying that yes, we annihilated it, but there was a reason why we had to do that.
Yeah, yeah. This is an awesome shot. I wonder if this is the shot going to Omaha, but that horde. Dude,
that's crazy.
And where this horde's coming from.
The magenta swarm.
It's the magenta swarm. Thank you. If you weren't going to say it, I was. So there's another shot here of, I think it's Hope in a building, a house or something. Can't really theorize where this is. It seems like she's out of the Civic Republic, so either she's out on a run, maybe she has escaped with the rest of the crew.
I wonder if she's been told that her father left, right? Because I just don't see her leaving if she knows her father's there.
Well, plus they're not going to allow her to leave.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, so maybe she finds out something happens to her dad and then leaves.
Yeah. Then we get this awesome shot here of the main possible city of where they are. Kubelik.
You think so?
We don't really know, and that's the mystery. We've seen this shot earlier.
This seems like a more rundown city, and I just pictured CRM to have more of a...
Parts of it do, yeah. So, like, in Season 1, where we had Elizabeth Kubelik in her, like, I don't know, condo or whatever the heck, you did see some buildings behind you that kind of had the greenery all over it. Now, that could be just greenery because it's, it's old, it's run down, or they had, it seemed like a couple buildings on top maybe had some... kind of like some greenhouses or whatever, but this is kind of the only city that we're seeing from them, so I can't say for sure if this is their main base.
It is a nice shot,
or just another
I'll tell you that much.
Right. Is this Philadelphia?
Yeah.
I doubt it. So, yeah. So we've seen this new weapon, and it's like this new weapon where it's got a kind of like a C shape, and they stick it into the walker's head, they turn it, and it just completely burrows a hole into their face. You can kind of see Silas, I think that is, you can kind of see he has like a trigger, so maybe he presses a trigger and it turns it really fast, and it just opens up a cavity in their face. It's pretty sweet.
That is pretty sick.
Yeah. I mean, you can kind of see how the blade is kind of like an S or something. You can see his
hand is on the trigger. Yeah. I mean, they're soft enough to where you could probably do that pretty easily at that point.
For sure. Then we have the girl's father here, and, he's kind of talking about, they're wanting to get rid of the monsters. He's going to be doing some research with some other scientists. They kind of showed this walker again with covering its mouth and kind of tied to the electrical things.
Is that an N95 mask?
Right.
Are we preventing the spread, which we should?
Yeah, we should. And kind of talking about the monsters again, you can kind of see somebody's head to the right there. You kind of see some hair. So maybe it's somebody they're doing tests on, and they're just coughing up blood. They're bleeding out.
I cannot wait to see the shots and scenes of their testing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, we've seen this guy. This was the guy that was in the photograph with Dr. Belshaw and Iris's father. He's he's very rememberable because he has a red beard, and that's him. Yeah, unfortunately, doing tests on him. So pretty crazy there. That's Dr. Belshaw there again, and.
I'm curious to know if we're going to get an expanded role from her in this season or series finale. Yeah. I would absolutely think so.
Yeah, for sure. And she says there that she's she's, from what we've gotten for her, she's pretty all in. I mean, she's got a tattoo on her hand, and I wonder if she's kind of explaining to Hope, and that could be Iris standing there too.
I think it is.
What they want to do, their plan for humanity.
If you go back to the previous shot, just speaking of her all in, that little band on her arm. 9 out of 10, that's a CRM logo on the side of that.
Yeah, she's not coming off a soccer pitch where she's a captain, guys. She is. Yeah, that's a band.
Yeah.
So show her authority. And so we have. Yeah, I mean, this is cool. This whatever they're doing with electrifying them. They're putting things in their mouth, which of course to help them to not bite. But it all stems from them being hooked up to these electronical devices
just
on their
experimenting.
backs. I mean, look at the face. It's like it's been burned. Like, I can't say it's like acid or anything. There's just dark. It looks to me like electrical burns to me on the face. It's disgusting, but awesome. Yeah, so this is interrogation time. This is where Felix knocks her over the head. I think there was another shot, too, where maybe they were thinking of shooting her because there was somebody with a sniper rifle that looked to be taking her out. And they're going to be asking her straight up, why'd you kill everybody?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, it's going to be awesome. I don't think we've taken a big time skip. You can kind of see some lighter. Iris's hair has gotten lighter. It could be just because they're out in the sun and maybe the actress said, okay, I kind of want to make it look where I've been out in the sun, so my hair is going to get lighter. I don't think they're taking a big time skip, let's say a couple months, not any years, but we're going to be picking up immediately where we left off from season 1. So just kind of noticed it when I saw Iris at her hair. There's Elton here.
Elton.
Yep, there's a shot later where we're going to get introduced some new characters, and maybe one is a love interest for Elton that we've seen from here. There's Silas. Not sure what he did. I mean, he's still with them, so he's kind of wearing that jumpsuit jacket where he's...
What's in his hand?
Manual labor. Ooh, yeah, maybe he found some keys, and they're like, drop those! What are you doing?
That's interesting.
You don't get to pick up stuff.
Obviously, I think what he's trying to do is snoop around, maybe find Hope.
Yeah.
Hurt his hand on the other one, too.
Yeah, or maybe they did.
Mm-hmm.
Those bastards. Oh, look how clean. Look how clean
Pristine.
The helicopter is.
Yes, that is a newly painted CRM helicopter.
They keep that thing washed, clean. They got the gasoline. They have the oil to keep those rotors going. Whatever they do.
They are obviously in a position where they're manufacturing, fuel and resources. So, I don't think this isn't a situation where we have, a Fear the Walking Dead villain that needs to take control of an oil field to maintain fuel. Like, they have an abundance of it.
Yeah.
And are making it.
Yeah. You can see Felix here has been captured, or he allowed himself to be captured.
Look at his smile.
I know, he's smiling, dude. He's absolutely smiling. So it will be interesting to see exactly, did he allow himself to be captured? Did they just get captured as they're trying to get to the destination for Hope or whatever? But
maybe he's captured after they captured Huck.
Maybe.
Yeah.
So we see this gentleman again. I think it's the guy who was holding Felix on the left-hand side. That kind of looks like him in the center there. Couple CRM guys, couple with their masks off, one of them on.
Biohazard tanks in the background.
Oh, God, biohazard tanks. Oh, snazzy.
Yep.
What kind of chemicals are in there, do you think, guys? That's not good. So here's that shot I was talking about. That's Huck right there, kind of in that same dark wooded area. Is that
Will, maybe?
It could be Will.
Or his group.
Could be group. Yeah, I did see... what's his name? I forgot his name. Yes, Percy. That's who it is.
Yep.
So yeah, not really sure if it's him or Will. Maybe point that sniper rifle at him. So can't wait to see more with Percy though. How he deals. Gets in with the group. Look at this guy. Look at the hat, man. I mean, that's like Green Beret turned to CRM
Special
now.
Forces. Yeah, I mean, all of them are either spies or military. Obviously.
Yeah. Kind of more shots of the facility. That kind of seems to be the shot of where Dr. Belshaw and Leo Bennett have kind of been in. Maybe that, the glass partition of maybe on the other side is where they've been testing a lot of walkers. You can kind of see some X-rays.
Notice that there's a CRM soldier.
Yeah, there's two of them.
Looking for some. I wonder if they're looking for Hope.
Yeah, maybe.
Like she's escaped at this point. They're looking for her.
Yeah. I don't know what the heck's going on with this thing where the head is in the abdominal area of another walker. Like, are these walkers that have been we had weird experiments on them? It's just one where the walker lost its head and it's just been dangling there. Like, what the heck's going on?
Doesn't make any sense to me.
I don't know. It's so weird. Creepy. This was a shot where we saw the one doctor, the red bearded guy, and he was reaching down, and he's reaching down because Hope is hiding in there. So maybe that's what the soldiers are looking for, because she kind of still has. I wouldn't say that's her old sweater that she was wearing. Maybe it's something new, and she's just trying to search for things, be nosy, and kind of trying to escape and stuff. This is Huck kind of talking with Felix, saying, why'd they kill all these people? And Felix kind of snaps back at her and said, why don't you tell us? Why don't you tell us why you killed thousands of people?
That
can't wait to see
that conversation too. I can't wait to see.
Yeah.
I mean, it's
because at the end of the season, Huck was very surprised when her mother mentioned about how Campus Colony was gone. She was kind of like, wait, what?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So, and that's kind of where it goes off of our theory, guys, where we're kind of thinking that Huck will have a redemption and betray CRM when she really learns what her mother is doing.
Because keep in mind, this is a soldier that sacrificed human lives, saved human lives, and killed her own friends to do so. So she's got compassion, and she wants life to continue.
Yeah.
And when she finds out that CRM is quite the opposite and ending life, I just don't see that she stays around. And I think that maybe this conversation in this picture is maybe the springboard to her redemption arc.
Yeah, for sure. Then we get a kind of creepy shot here of Silas. He's got kind of like
he's got that same weapon.
Yeah, I think it's the same weapon. I was also
weapon.
I was thinking of maybe a police baton or something, but I think it's that same crazy weapon. So can't wait to see more with him. We get to kind of see a frozen walker, maybe one that they were doing testing on, or they're out somewhere in the freezing cold with snow. We haven't really seen it in the areas they've been in, but maybe it's one that they froze. They decided to freeze for some odd reason because they're creepy. And they're doing experiments.
Yes.
Oh, the vial. The vial, guys. 02467BHC 5.2 NE-0/CC. The cure.
Is that a vial of the virus itself? Like, were they able to extract the virus? Because look, I think I'm no expert, but I think you have to have the virus in order to start experimenting and come up with serums or vaccines or whatever. But is that the actual virus?
I'm not. That's a good question.
Or is that their test cure?
It's either the virus or a serum for a cure.
Say that they do have a vaccine. Say this is it. CRM's discovered it. Now, how are you going to safely take out CRM and still be able to reproduce this?
Exactly.
You're in a tight spot.
Yeah. They don't have the numbers to take out CRM.
Well, and CRM just doesn't care.
No.
They care about one thing, and that's this. And they can take this and move on and destroy what they have.
Yeah, because they have so many secret locations that we're not even aware of.
Exactly. Yeah.
Oh, it's going to be crazy. Here's more of the kind of testing. I kind of grabbed the shot there of where it's kind of giving electrical shocks and whatever it's doing. Like you said, I mean, we kind of mentioned about the migrations, and I totally forgot from season 1, somebody mentioned in the comments. Do you remember back in season 1 where I think it was Felix and Huck were spray painting? Remember they were spray painting walkers? So I think they've kind of known about migrations, but this is a little bit crazier because it has whatever's strapped to the back. Seems like a radio of some kind or some tracking device.
I think that CRM is not only trying to find a cure, but also weaponizing them.
Yeah.
And I think that this right here is how they get the horde to come to the Omaha gates.
Correct. Yeah, I see what you're saying. Maybe kind of trying to... Because you got to think, like, walkers where they're making noises, do you think they're actually speaking to each other? Speak patterns. So what this is doing is giving out sound or noises of the walkers to bring them in, because depending on how far they could hear, we don't really know how far they could hear.
Kind of like radio waves.
Exactly.
It doesn't have to be a high-pitched sound, but enough to get the walker to follow.
Yes, enough that walkers can hear. And that's maybe the testing that they're doing, bringing those ones that we saw to the gates and then they kill them. They're using noises, not maybe loud noises, but subtle noises to say, okay, this subtle noise will bring them in. Let's take them to Omaha, damn it.
Exactly.
This is a quick shot here. It shows Hope. It shows Iris, and Hope is looking very, I wouldn't say scared, but she's got a gun pointed at somebody who's probably kneeling on their knees on the ground, And even Iris comes over, and she's got tears in her eyes. So I don't know if it's maybe they're thinking of killing Huck. Maybe they're contemplating killing Huck for killing everyone at Campus Colony. I don't know who this could be, but this looks very serious.
Yeah, you got to wonder if they don't know where their father is, but they think Huck does.
Maybe, yeah.
And maybe they're crying because, look, tell us where our father's at.
Right.
Or we'll kill you.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. Because I know another shot later on that shows them hugging kind of together. I
just don't see CRM going to be willingly reunite these people. We do get a shot of them reuniting, but you got to wonder when that is.
Right. Yeah. So here's Elton. He finally has a weapon. He finally has a weapon.
Did we get rid of the damn dinosaur horn?
No, they still have the dinosaur spear. It's awesome, dude. Man. Josh hates it. I love it.
It's ridiculous.
It's a 65 million year old dinosaur tooth that will kill you.
It's not the tooth that bothers me. It's the string around the free.
What's holding it together?
Yes.
Yeah. So these look like these could be two new characters. The girl on the right, we actually see in another shot with Elton as a possible love interest. So I'm not sure if these are maybe people that were with Will's group. Yeah. Not sure. But when you see new people, you want to ask questions. You want to know who the heck they are.
Looks like a Jedi outfit.
I know, right? It's pretty awesome. Yeah, look at her hair. It's so much lighter. Yeah. But yep. So you kind of see. I don't know if that's a CRM truck behind them. It could be, or just another vehicle. But that's a good shot. Another possible new guy here behind Silas.
That seems like Silas is still working for CRM almost, and that is a CRM, maybe an equivalent of what he is in CRM. You know what I'm saying?
Maybe because Silas has a backpack on, he's got a radio. Maybe this guy is CRM. He's like, all right, you got to go plane closed, to not alert.
Yeah, I'm just thinking,
not alert
like,
people.
The way I see it is Silas is given certain job duties for CRM. I'm wondering if this guy is also part of that status.
Right. Yeah. So maybe he was captured by them and he's got a little more skills.
Yep.
So
or has been there longer and tells Silas what he's been through so far.
Mm-hmm.
So
yeah, he's got a radio on him as well. So a cool night shot here. You see Silas kind of just taking a big hatchet to a walker, just straight Negan style. Boom!
Yep.
So pretty cool. There's that weapon again, just annihilating the face of a walker. It's just, you stick it in, you press it, it turns, gone.
Jeez.
Head gone. I'm not sure who that is. I'm not sure if that's Silas or somebody else, maybe another prisoner, so to speak.
Yeah.
But it looks like kind of that area that we saw where they were bringing the walkers in and they're having all these explosions or something. So maybe it's part of their
is this like
horde plan or something. I don't know.
Or is this the night attack of Omaha?
Yeah, I don't know.
And these are survivors.
Survivors of it? Yeah, we'll see. Just another cool shot here of a CRM soldier who then gets shot by Leo Bennett. So it's just so many of these scenes are so kind of out of order, which of course they're going to do for a trailer.
Wondering if he gets out, man.
Here's that girl.
There's the love interest.
Yep, she kind of goes for his hand to hold his hand, and be nice to see. Be good for him though. Now this right here. There's either two possibilities. Actually, there's only one, I think, because I don't think that's Felix. Because Felix, I think he has tattoos, a full sleeve black tattoo.
He does have a full sleeve black tattoo. It's blacked out.
I don't know if it's one of his arms or both of his arms. Do you think that this is... now, did we get confirmation that her father is dead? She was wearing his watch.
Do you think this is a flashback?
Maybe it could be a flashback to be her father. Now, I don't know if it's been confirmed that her father is dead. It might be because she was wearing his watch. So I think he is. I don't recall.
Is this part of maybe the redemption arc where the flashbacks serve as a purpose to make her mother seem more
evil?
Evil.
Yeah, maybe.
From her childhood.
Maybe, yeah.
Like her mother's always been this just vindictive person. Mm-hmm. We don't know Kublik's background.
We don't.
Has she always been military?
Right.
And maybe her father wasn't the military type, but was more that just more loving to Huck. This is very interesting.
Yeah, very interesting. Because at first I was thinking maybe it's Felix after they've kind of reconciled, but I was like, no, he's got a tattoo on that one arm. There's no way.
Here's the deal. Of course they don't show the side of the face with the scar.
Exactly.
Because if it is a flashback, we'll know it right then and there.
Exactly. It's blacked out.
I hate how they
don't
this.
show the person who she's hugging, so it makes it more mysterious.
I don't know if that piece of hair up there between her head and the neck is long hair of the individual, or that's just hair coming off of Huck. But regardless, it's not Felix.
I don't think it is either. Yeah. So here it is, man. There's kind of that sweater.
Okay, so they do get a reunion.
They do get a reunion. There's a sweater that she kind of wore.
So this isn't. So here's what's telling. This is not a reunion between Hope and her father. This is a reunion between Hope, Iris, and the father.
Yep.
So I'm wondering, Hope gets there first.
He'll
never reunites with the father until this moment.
I kind of have a feeling that Hope will probably reunite because Kubelik's plan is to have her work with her father.
Yeah.
To find this cure. So I think when Hope does get there, she's going to see her father. They'll reunite. But this, because when from the scene, it was Iris walking towards them, and Hope is coming in from the back saying, she's, I'm reuniting now with Iris, but it's,
But this is after Hope leaves and then is brought back once she finds Iris.
Maybe.
Obviously.
Oh, maybe. Yeah. For sure. That is Silas. That is definitely Silas. He likes to draw, and
I love that
he's
drawing.
reflecting back to when they first started out. I mean, look at that, dude.
The wrench.
Your dinosaur spear.
Ugh.
You love it.
Yeah, that awesome picture.
That's awesome. And then Dr. Leo Bennett here. I think that's Hope. And then all of a sudden, it's like the guards lifted their guns, like saying, "Okay, visiting time is over." You see, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, because at first their guns were down, and then in the scene they quickly raised them. So I think they're like, "All right, it's time to go." Like, do you really have to raise your guns?
You have to point your gun.
Yeah. Do you have to point your gun at me to tell me visiting time's over? Like, my God. Ugh, these people. And then just a quick shot here of CRM soldiers in a tunnel of some sort. Don't know where, but whatevs.
Underneath Omaha?
Maybe. And then here's kind of, I don't know, maybe who they killed is the testing walkers, because you can kind of see the battery pack things on the back, and maybe they were...
Dude, that is sick.
The testings were failed, and they were like, all right, we get rid of them. So there's Will. He's got a badass jacket on, and he's doing some fighting, so... Yeah, can't wait to see more of that. What else we got? Oh, that was a quick shot of Huck. Like, she quickly turns around and then shoots somebody. I don't know who the hell she shoots, but maybe it's part of her redemption. Maybe she's taking people out, taking higher-ups out.
Yeah, maybe she's starting to go back in.
Yeah, maybe. This seems, that looks like the one new girl. That could be Elton, and then... Not sure who these dead people are. Maybe they came across these walkers and they wanted to pay respects. They kind of put flowers on them. So they're just paying respect.
We've seen multiple shots of flowers in the walkers' eyes, and maybe that's their way of paying respect to who they once were.
Yeah, for sure.
Look! That is Elton's jacket.
That is Elton's jacket. Now, kind of looking at that, it doesn't, because I think he wore that jacket specifically because it maybe helps with with bite marks, because that thing didn't go through it.
I think so too, and I don't think that walker obviously has been in that ground for a while, and maybe just doesn't simply have the strength to bite through that jacket.
Yeah, that's definitely Elton's
If that was
jacket,
a fresh
though.
walker, maybe a different story, but yeah.
But maybe it seems it's like a corduroy jacket, but maybe it's
them
just strong
corduroys,
enough.
man.
They're strong, man.
They're strong.
Yeah. Look at that one, dude. Now that looks like Will's jacket.
Looks like Will's jacket.
That looks like Will's jacket. Like they put maybe they put it on a walker to make it seem like he's dead. You know what I mean? Now I don't know why with the belt around its mouth or whatever that is.
Will's jacket could be one of...
Ooh, that could be a bomb, maybe.
Ton. Like...
Yeah.
Yeah.
That definitely looks like Will's jacket. Or actually, was it Will's or Felix's? I don't remember which one.
Yeah.
But I think Will was wearing a brown
Felix.
one. Felix was
Felix
wearing a brown one, yeah. So, look at this thing.
Wow.
Like, I don't know if
That
that's...
reminds me of World War Z.
I never saw it.
Oh, it's a good movie.
But somebody, it's a woman with a bun. The ones that we've seen with a bun have been Dr. Belshaw. Excuse me, I keep forgetting her name. And sometimes with Huck as well. But I don't know. I think that's more like maybe Dr. Belshaw. She's doing some testing and she gets in the way of a walker.
Do you think this is not... Because, look, that walker is different. It looks different.
It looks very fresh, kind
but
of.
Not just fresh, but like...
But you see like the burn mark on the chest or something?
It looks alive almost.
It almost looks alive,
like,
yeah.
Do you think that this is them testing that serum and
Maybe.
they've kind of brought one back?
Maybe. Yeah.
Enough to where it realizes?
Maybe. Yeah.
That's sick.
Maybe it's still part walker. It's got some human
that would be
characteristics
the sickest,
in it.
That would be the sickest thing I've seen ever in this series. Walking Dead, Fear the Walking Dead, everything. That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
It doesn't have teeth. It doesn't look like it, at least.
Doesn't look like it just from the shot, but yeah, that'd be sick.
Dude, that'd be awesome.
Oh, there it is, guys.
There
Omaha.
it is.
Omaha's being blown to bits, and that horde is going right in. So it's going to be interesting to see the decision on this.
I'd be curious to know, what is your motive of doing this?
Well, if she felt that Campus Colony had, they could be a threat. I mean, we don't know how large this Omaha community is. Maybe she feels the same way. She's like, I have to start taking our communities out. The Alliance of the Three is no more. Taking them out.
Big wall, dude. That's a big wall. Like just the thickness of it, you can see towards the top of the photo.
Yeah, but it's so good, guys. If you guys missed the tweet that we put out, that is definitely Omaha. The majority of these buildings are in our skyline. That tall building right there is our First National building. It's a little bit closer in here. In actual real life, it's a little bit further away. But these actual buildings, these pristine ones up front,
they're almost exactly alike.
You guys are looking at it on screen now. This is our skyline.
Yeah.
Insane. So got some explosions going on. This kind of reminded me of like the Death Star starting to blow up and all the stormtroopers are just getting blown up. That's what's going to happen to CRM, baby.
Yep.
Iris coming in contact with a walker here. We get to see another one in the next shot, I think, is Hope. It like comes right across her face.
Jeez.
Which she didn't even almost react to it. So
that's Felix.
And they shoot. Whoever has a good bow and arrow goes right in it. Wouldn't you think that would go right through it?
That'd go right through it.
That would go right through it.
Especially as decayed as that walker is.
Exactly. The skull would not be able to...
I'm no expert, but man, okay.
We're no walker experts, guys. We want to be, but we're not. Oh, that weapon.
This damn tool,
That
dude.
weapon, dude. Just completely take the head off. You don't even have to worry about it. You're good to go.
Something tells me it's going to be like a split second, too.
Yeah, just whoosh. It's awesome. Shot of Will here, looking badass. Got a lot of blood on his face, though. So maybe,
doesn't look good.
No, he doesn't look very happy. Maybe they just killed a bunch of walkers, or they killed some human beings.
Or maybe he's dying right there.
I hope not. That would suck. Ooh, God.
Wow.
Silas doesn't really show emotion like that. So
who is he crying for?
I know his grandparents are still alive.
Yeah, dude, they're in Omaha.
Maybe he
gets to Omaha.
Yeah.
Like he finds out that Omaha's next and makes it to Omaha, but too late. And has to put his grandparents down.
Out. Yeah, because he's showing a lot of emotion.
Dude,
so.
that's bad.
Yeah, it's got to. I mean, to show this type of emotion, it has to be somebody that he feels
or Iris
is important to him. Iris, no, unless it's Elton or something. He's very good friends with Elton.
He was starting to develop some kind of feelings for Iris.
He was.
But this isn't Iris. They're not going to kill off Iris.
I don't believe they would. If they did kill somebody, I wouldn't want it to be Elton, but
this would
bring out emotions in him.
This is an emotion of
loss,
of Daryl having to put down his brother type emotion.
Yeah.
Immediate crying because for certain you're not going to see them again.
Yeah.
Or they're not going to be the same.
Yeah, that's going to be a sad scene. Yeah. Cool shot here of Huck looking badass. Not sure who she's looking at, but
dude, I just want to see her obliterate. Like,
start
getting into CRM and start obliterating people,
just taking them out. It looks to be somebody. I mean, it's kind of hard to see. It looks like somebody wearing a black suit, so it could be maybe
those eyes, man,
a higher up general or lieutenant or somebody. And then she's just like, you know what, F it.
Those eyes are sick.
Oh man, Dr. Leo Bennett here, kind of more talking about the monsters and. on their cure. To kind of show just kind of single shots of kind of each character before we get into the end. Look at that look, dude. He looks always badass when he's wanting to get pissed off. This right here, guys, the new version of the Whisperers. You see the face, you see the hands is real. You pull it off, and it's a CRM mask. Now, do you think that's probably one of our people? Not really a CRM person. You think it's one of our people who took a mask and put on a walker face?
No, I think it's CRM.
I don't know. I mean, it looks like it has a jacket too, but
how they get those freaking eyes there, that's just crazy.
It's the that's the walker eyes.
But man, that's taking the blood and guts trick. That's taking the whisper trick to a whole new level, guys.
It is.
Whole new level.
Yeah. That's awesome though. I hope it's kind of one of our people who are kind of doing an infiltration type thing.
I can't wait to see this.
I can't wait to see it. There's Iris there. Looks like they got done killing some stuff. Hope there. There's maybe a doctor behind her that she's probably working with. Kind of off to the right, it's kind of been maybe that area that we've seen where it shows that whole kind of locked up, kind of the guy with the red beard. All those people they were doing tests on. Maybe she's down
or
in
this
that
is
area.
the locker room for soldiers.
Maybe. Yeah.
Because those just look like lockers that hold weapons.
Can't
and
really
stuff.
tell, but
tell.
you could be right as well. Yeah, maybe just a standard locker room. So, the good stuff, guys. This ending was absolutely amazing. We have seen some people. I have seen some comments where people were kind of confused about Jadis. So let me just kind of give you guys a timeline right now. So The Walking Dead season 11, they are in year 12. Now the timeline changed when we saw the Here's Negan episode because in the flashback it said 12 years ago. Originally we were only 10 years in, so they kind of pushed the timeline back. So Walking Dead season 11 is in year 12. World Beyond is in year 10. They kind of have been promoting that since the start. They're 10 years in the apocalypse. Fear the Walking Dead is roughly in year 4. Rick Grimes was taken in year 3. So it has been roughly 7 years.
Wait, Rick Grimes was taken 3 years into the apocalypse?
Yep.
The bridge scene was 3 years into the apocalypse.
Yep. Going off of the Walking Dead fandom wiki website, they kind of keep track of the timeline, and
but
yes,
then,
it was it was basically day 1,200 whatever.
Yeah,
which
what's
is about year
throwing
3.
me off is that then after he was taken. So you're saying year 3 he was taken.
Yep.
But then there was a 6 year time jump. 6 year skip.
Yep.
After he was taken.
So
now we're 10 years. So yeah, 3 plus 10.
Yep.
3 plus 7. 3 plus 6.
Yeah.
9.
Yep.
And then we get to 10.
Yep. But you got to think, guys, even with The Walking Dead season 11, that's year 12, Rick Grimes is still not back. It's still years, which we have to watch the Rick Grimes movies to figure out how the hell he's going to get back.
It's 9 years.
Yeah, it's 9 years.
He's been gone for almost a decade.
He's been gone for almost a decade. So here in World Beyond, we see Jadis, who she says, I know that the Civil Republic is the last light of the world. My purpose is to create a new era on this planet. And I'm not sure who she might be talking about here. She says, hope we get to catch up while I'm here. Like, who else knows Jadis from the Walking Dead universe? Nobody's in this area. We know Heath is in CRM, where we don't know. Rick.
We don't even know where Jadis is right here.
Yeah, we don't know where this is. It's a tent. It's a small little weird outpost.
We've seen Jadis a couple of times in very sophisticated structures.
Now this is very sophisticated.
This is sophisticated. Look at how it is pristine. Look at how it's organized. We see multiple water bottles there. We see a red container with the CRM logo on it, neatly stacked and categorized items,
and a different haircut. You also get to see that silver
rope,
that thing around her arm. That's distinctive to the military. I can't exactly say what that is. I'm sure anybody who's in the military.
I don't know what it is either, guys.
It's for higher rank. It's for higher rank individuals.
Yes, what I'm saying is, could she have been promoted?
Oh hell yeah!
Based upon what happened in The Walking Dead,
probably.
And you got to say she probably has.
She probably has. So, this is exciting, you guys. Now, I don't think that we're going to get a lot with Jadis.
Don't like the haircut, by the
way. The haircut is very militarized. I don't like it either.
It's not just like fade that sucker up, right?
Yeah.
Why did we go full bowl cut?
I know. It's crazy. It's just, it makes it very exciting. You know, it's exciting, but it's also going to be done very well because we're not going to get too much, I don't think, with Jadis.
You trust her?
I don't even know what they're going to have her say in this.
You trust her?
Trust Jadis? Anne?
She's been able to put on
a facade,
different personalities
based
upon
adapt.
her situation.
To adapt.
Adapt.
Yeah.
So if you're asking me, this is a full CRM spy and someone that is all in, especially based on that comment.
Yeah. Yeah, for sure. I think she is all in. Yeah, for sure. I mean, think about it. It's been over 6 years since the bridge incident that we've seen her now. 7 years, whatever. It's been, 6-7 years since that incident that we're seeing her now.
A lot has happened.
And a lot has happened. Exactly. And, we're not going to be getting what's happened until the Rick Grimes movie. So I don't know what they're going to have in store for Jadis.
That's
what they're going to have her
though.
say.
That's unfortunate. What I would at least like to happen, because you're not going to give us the movies for a while, is have Jadis at least give some type of hint into Rick and save it towards the end. Like something, right?
Yeah, I don't know what she'd say, though. Or maybe Elizabeth Kublik asks, "What about that guy that you brought back so many years ago? How is he doing?" And she's like, "Oh, she's doing great."
You got to think Kublik probably knows him at this point.
Probably, yeah.
So
yeah, it's exciting, guys. There's so many different questions that we have that we're not going to get answered until we see this episode. I can guarantee you, we're not going to probably hear Rick Grimes' name.
We're not going to hear Jadis until the end.
We're not going to hear Jadis until the end. We're not going to hear Rick Grimes' name. They're probably going to say something very vague to a wording about him that us as viewers will know that she's probably talking about him, but we're not going to see him. We're not going to hear him. But basically, what is her part? People are like, well, they're leading this into the Rick Grimes movies. No. The Rick Grimes movies are going to start from the bridge incident. Okay, this is already 7 years in. That's a lot of time to give in. So it's like,
who's the
what are they going to have Jadis be or do in this season? If she's in an episode or two, what is it going to be about?
Who's Kublik's? What's the guy that we don't know about?
The Major General?
We are assuming that Major General is a guy. What if it's Jadis?
No, but I do recall now when Elizabeth Kublik arrived in Campus Colony, I think Felix or Huck asked about the Major General, and she said he is not going to be making it or not going to be coming. Right. So, but that would have been insane though if Jadis was the Major General.
No, I don't know, man.
Yeah,
like it's
but could the Major General be related to her?
But look, Elizabeth Kublik doesn't have any markings like that for rank.
Yeah, the armband or whatever.
At least that you and I have seen, right?
Not that we've seen.
I don't remember last season, guys. My memory's terrible.
She wears a jacket most of the time.
That is different.
Yeah.
That is different.
Yeah, that's very pristine, and like I let us know if you guys are, part of the military and you know what that kind of silver kind of, not a rope, but it's something that classifies something within the military, a high up ranking, specific title.
Could be special forces too.
A special forces type thing. Not really sure, but let us know what the equivalent to the military of what that would be.
But she's military, and obviously everything in this everything in this post screams military.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah. So guys, we're excited. We have so many different theories and questions of what Jadis is going to be. So stay tuned. We'll definitely do more videos as we formulate October 4th, I believe. I can't remember the name. I think it's October 4th. But yeah, so guys, it's going to be coming up soon. Stay tuned for more videos from us and the reactions coming up for World Beyond, the final season of this limited series. So if you guys did enjoy, please smash the like button to show your support. Subscribe if you are new. Hit the bell, and we will see you guys next time. I'm Jarrell.
I'm Josh.
We're NocBro Nation. We're out.